she'll go to her dad. She'll be like, Dad is the best. He has it all figured out. He doesn't have a nanny. He doesn't have a chef. He doesn't have security. He lives in an apartment. And she'll start crying. Why don't you have an apartment? I can't believe we don't have an apartment.
One in California. It's Kim Kardashian West, and I just wanted to talk to you.
And Northwest.
My daughter is here trying to hate on my boxy charm. Hey, get out of my video. Can't wait to show you guys everything. Stop, that's so annoying.
You won't believe the latest scoop on what's going down in the Kardashian world. It seems like she's going through a bit of a tough time being away from her dad, Kanye. The drama unfolded when she publicly called out her mom, Kim, for relying on nannies and chefs instead of spending quality time with her. In a recent episode of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians show, Kim was seen venting about North, expressing a desire to move in with Kanye. Why, you ask? Well, it turns out Kanye doesn't have a whole squad of people to look after his kids, and he chooses to spend genuine quality time with them. They do simple, everyday things like cooking together, and North apparently loves it. But that's not all. Kim let it slip that North often breaks down in tears when she has to leave her dad. This juicy tidbit comes just weeks after an inside source spilled the tea on how much time Kim actually spends with her kids. Some fans are now saying it's sad that North can't live with Kanye, while Kim supporters are convinced that she's the better parent. The big question is, what did North say that made her prefer living with Kanye? And how does Kim really feel about this situation? It's time to deep dive into the drama and get the full story.
Our nights I cry myself to sleep, like what just happened with all the moods and the personalities, and sometimes they're fighting and there's no one there. Like it's me to play good cop and bad cop. That is definitely a challenge.
So Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have gone their separate ways. But it seems like their daughter, North West, is a tiny detective on a mission to spill the beans on what's happening in their household. Kim filed for divorce from Kanye, which, as you can imagine, got people talking. Kanye went public with his concerns that Kim might be spoiling their kids and turning them into the next-gen Kardashian influencers. At first, folks thought Kanye was just being a bit too vocal, and some even accused him of making Kim look like a bad mom. But guess what? Recent reports are making it seem like Kanye might have had a point. An insider from the Kardashian inner circle, you know, someone in the know, spilled some hot tea. It turns out Kim could be going a tad overboard with fancy stuff for the kids. Plus, it seems like nannies are running the show when it comes to parenting and discipline. Kanye didn't keep his concerns to himself either. Nope. He dropped some hints in his song Easy featuring The Game. In that track, he said he's got love for the nannies, but maybe having a whole family involved is a better deal. He straight up called Kim out for going a little extra in treating the kids and making them all entitled and used to the high life. Now, here's where it gets even juicier. Back in May, Kim had a chat with Jay Shetty, and she made it sound like she's the supermom doing it all. She talked about getting the kids ready for school, whipping up their meals, and playing the roles of both mom and dad.
I always have to do one of my daughter's hair, and it has to be perfect, and it has to be a certain way. And then this one needs me to put his shoes on, and they all need you. It's like full crazy madness, cooking, running around. Like it's wild. That's why I need my workout in the morning, just to like.
But Kim Kardashian might not have seen this coming after thinking she's got it all together. Her own kids, especially her eldest, North, are stepping up and exposing her secrets. It turns out that North is becoming more and more like her dad, Kanye, with each passing day. Right before Kim spilled some beans on Jay Shetty's podcast about being a single parent and whipping up meals for her little ones, her daughter Chicago let out a little family secret. Chicago crafted a Mother's Day card that had a questionnaire about her mom. In that questionnaire, there was a bombshell. The best thing she cooks is, and Chicago answered with, Mom doesn't cook, she has a chef. Ouch. Kim quickly tried to do some damage control by sharing a photo, proving she knows her way around the kitchen and adding, Shy was wrong, I do cook, LOL. But it seems like Kim might be losing her grip on her carefully crafted image because the hits just keep on coming. Not only did one of her Kardashian insiders expose her for spending very little time with her kids, but now North is spilling the tea too. North is openly claiming that she'd rather live with her dad Kanye because he doesn't have nannies around. According to a Kardashian insider who chatted with Life and Style last month, Kim's been splurging around $100,000 a year on those nannies to take care of her 4 little ones. Apparently, if one of the kids shows an interest in space, Kim looks into booking a trip to NASA headquarters. But hold on, this insider suddenly rushed to Kim's defense when they realized how bad it made her look. They mentioned that Kim's working insanely long hours and has no other option but to have a gang of nannies taking care of the kids. They argued that Kim can afford cool stuff, and that the nannies put in grueling hours because Kim herself works 14 to 16-hour days. But fans aren't exactly buying the idea that Kim K is working these marathon shifts. Even if she is, they argue that it's her choice. After all, how much more money does one person need? They say she could easily cut back on work to spend more time with her kids. And what's more, fans are noticing that the kids don't seem all that attached to Kim, and it appears she's not exactly their authority figure.
I got kids over here, watch out. Back up, back up, back up. Thank you. I got it. Come on, guys.
While North may be just 10 years old, she's proving to be quite the firecracker in the Kardashian household. It's almost as if she's taken on the role of the family's truth teller. She's boldly calling Kim out in a big way, and her revelations have sent ripples through the Kardashian clan. North isn't one to hold back. She's spoken up multiple times, highlighting that Kim doesn't dedicate as much time to her own children as she should. It's like she's taken it upon herself to be the voice of reason, even at her young age. One of North's biggest gripes is Kim's social media presence. She's not afraid to accuse her mom of being inauthentic and more focused on her followers and fame than on her own flesh and blood. North's unfiltered honesty is quite striking and has become a topic of fascination for those who follow the Kardashian drama.
Important to also do mental health checks on your friends and your loved ones.
You should be more busy on your kids, not your friends.
Kim initially seemed to brush off North's comments, perhaps thinking it was just childhood chatter. However, it's become a real issue now, as North is expressing a strong desire to move in with her dad. She's not holding back and is calling Kim out for relying on nannies and chefs instead of being a more present parent. In an episode of The Kardashians on Hulu that aired on November 2nd, Kim was caught venting to Kourtney about North's reaction after visiting Kanye. Apparently, North comes back from her dad's place and starts crying, berating Kim for not leading a simpler life. North looks up to her dad and believes he has it all figured out. In her eyes, he doesn't have nannies, chefs, or security. He lives in an apartment. She wants to know why they don't have an apartment. Kim revealed that North loves cooking with Kanye in the kitchen, where they make simple meals together. However, at the Kim K mansion, chefs take care of all the kids' meals. Kim seemed to throw some shade at Kanye, implying that he shouldn't be praised for something as simple as making ramen. Fans, though, argue that it's not about the food itself, but about spending quality time with the kids and being truly there for them.
She'll go to her dad. She'll be like, Dad is the best. He has it all figured out. He doesn't have a nanny. He doesn't have a chef. He doesn't have security. He lives in an apartment. And she'll start crying, why don't you have an apartment? I can't believe we don't.
It's clear that North seems to be missing genuine quality time at home because at Kim's place, there's always a team of people to handle everything. She can't have a normal family day with her mom. Moreover, Kim's continuous exposure of the kids on social media and in her reality show goes against Kanye's wishes and probably adds to North's frustration. At Kanye's place, she can have a more private and normal family life without cameras tracking her every move. Of course, Kim's devoted fans are coming to her defense, saying that North is better off with Kim, even if she uses nannies. Some argue that they have concerns about North's safety around Kanye, especially considering his controversial statements. They believe Kim, despite her imperfections, is a more stable parent. But some other supporters get why North wants a regular life. One of them posted and they said, I think she just wants the life of a normal child, and that's why she enjoys staying at Kanye's. Another one chimed saying, basically she wants the cameras out of her face and to be normal. Understandable. It's quite the celebrity family drama, and opinions are divided. What do you think is the real reason North prefers being at Kanye's place? Feel free to share your thoughts. And stay tuned for more on this developing story. And while we wait for more updates, make sure to subscribe and watch our next video for more Hollywood drama you never knew you needed.